Whole pack touchdown, don't complain, I deliver. 18-wheeler deliver the Lord, trying to keep the wheel in the road. Dealt with the H, I left it alone.
What's up, world? Listen up, man. As y'all see, y'all reading that title, yeah, it's crazy out here. When I go by fam, man, it's for all mine. Y'all see the channel, OTG. Everybody that's out the gate on the go, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that's out here grinding every day, you know what time it is. But look, so I don't keep y'all, so I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory, right? So I got a partnership, right, with the trucking. So jumped in the trucking, me and my boy, and you know, we wanted to be owners. We didn't want to be operators. Well, I'm the only one with the CDL, but I wasn't trying to operate. So we hired this man. First of all, we put the job posting out, you know what I mean? I think we got him from, I believe, Indeed, right? I think it was Indeed. So we conversated back and forth, you know. Older guy, 20 years, you know what I mean? About 20 years in the game. He was looking for a move, you know what I'm saying? So we was like, hey, you know, we give you an opportunity, give us an opportunity for real, because this is our first driver. You know, we was gonna look out for him, pretty much. And that's pretty much what we did. So he stayed south, right? So I ain't gonna give out all his details or whatever, you know what I mean? But he stayed south. So, you know, after my partner interviewed him, you know, felt like he was good, he was a good candidate. You know, he talked with me, we decided to move forward. So I came up with, hey, I'm gonna just send him a plane ticket and we go from there, you know, who don't want to get on a plane? So he called me like, hey, you know, we're gonna get you a plane ticket, you know. So I'm on Southwest for the book of a ticket. He say, man, I don't like planes. Fair enough, you know what I mean? Like, all right. So I'm like, all right, you know, get you this Greyhound ticket. Coronavirus, man, I don't want to be around too many people. So at this point, I'm like, come on, man, we not finna, you know what I mean? Like, we not finna, what else is there to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna come pick you up. So we thought about it and was like, hey, a rental car, right? So to be smart, we told him, look, you can get a rental car, but you gonna book it, and when you get here and turn it in, we'll reimburse you. You know, with a plane, you can't take it nowhere else but the destination. Greyhound the same way. You know, on both instances, you're a passenger. So he was like all for that. So he's like, all right, get the rental car. So boom, he got the rental car. The man gets the rental car. He's supposed to come up to, you know, we in St. Louis. So I'll tell you our location. So we in St. Louis. So he's supposed to come to St. Louis. I think he left where he stayed about, I forgot the time. But he was supposed to be to us Sunday by 4:00 p.m. Call him. It's 3. The CIA, you know, everything good, you on the road, you know, make sure you're safe, whatever, make sure everything's still good. So he was like, yeah, you know, I'm almost in St. Louis, you know, I'm almost in St. Louis. So he's like, oh, cool, bet we finna get it rolled. Man, listen. 5:30. I was like, what's up, man? Where you at? You know, what's going on? He say, oh man, I'm down here in this little small town down in South Missouri. He was like, I stopped at some family house. I'm like, some family house? Like, bro, prime example on why I said that's make him book the rental, right? Because he already doing stuff that we never talked about. Now, I ain't know you a grown man, you can do what you want to do. But we also on a schedule too, you know what I mean? Like, we also run a business, and we trying to put you on, trying to get you in the truck, get you acclimated, and trying to get everything rolling. So, long story short, he didn't get there to about 10 o'clock. So, okay, cool, we got him together. He heads out on the road Monday. Get a load. The load, I can't remember. It was picking up in Illinois somewhere. I believe it went to Tampa, right? Good paying load. So he gets, yeah, first of all, he late picking up the load. Okay, first mistake. But you know, everybody, a lot of drivers I heard was late that day. You know, whatever it was, I don't know, right? picked it up, finally got it, was able to get it, got the Tampa. It was late. This 2 times in 1 week. So I told my partner, I'm like, look, after he leave Tampa, we routing him back here, cause we finna have a conversation. Like, it's not, we starting off wrong already. So he gets to Tampa, you know, he late, like I say. They ended up letting him drop. So he was like, all right, we'll get you back, you know, like we're gonna route him back to the house. So he gets the load, leaving out of Tampa, out South Carolina, he bringing it to Illinois. He gets the load, he gets that load fine, you know, no problems. He headed this way. I keep saying this way like I'm back at the house. I'm not even at home right now. I'm out. But dispatch called me like, hey, you know, you get a hold of your driver. I'm like, nah. I'm like, she's like, have you talked to him? I said, no, I haven't talked to him. You know, what's going on? This was a Monday morning. She said he didn't make the drop last night. I said, what? She said, yeah, he didn't make the drop last night. I said, what time was the drop? She said 7 o'clock. So I'm like, 7. So I called my partner, because, you know, the way we got it, the way our business model, you know what I mean? He take care of certain things, I take care of certain things, right? So I called him to get a hold to him and figure out what's going on. And he calling him. Can't get a hold to him. I called her back and was like, look, where's the truck, right? Cause she running got the GPS joints. So she say, all I heard her say, I didn't even think about that. So she looks it up, she said, let me see. All I heard was, oh my God. I'm like, yo, God, what's going on? Remind you, now the load drop off close to the Illinois, Indiana border, you know, for the drivers that's out there. For me, you went Only, Walmart, not too far from the border, you know what I'm saying? So, first of all, it's a Walmart load. You don't play with Walmart loads, you know what I mean? Like, you don't play with no load, period. But Walmart, like, man, they give you a deadline, or they tell you be here this time, be there. Because if you miss it, you're going to probably wait another week. And we all know, if you got a load on the back of your truck and you get live loaded, you're wasting your money. It's a lot of wasted time. Wasting time is wasting money. So, she say, oh my God. I said, what's wrong? Where is it? She said, it's pinging in the middle of nowhere off of 40. I said, off of 40? In Arkansas. I said, Arkansas. I'm like, oh my God. So we can't get a hold to him. He ain't answering. He not texting back. So I just said, hey, look, don't worry about it. I'm finna get a rental car. I'm finna go get a rental car and just drive down there, right? It's like 4 hours away from St. Louis. So called my partner. I told him, like, hey, you know, what's going on? I said, come pick me up. We got a rental car, dropped this car off, and we kept moving. We got on down there. As we get down there, probably about 35 minutes out, you know, we told him, like, hey man, sent them a little, what would you call it? A victim text message, right? That's what I would call it, a victim text message. Send him a victim text message like, hey man, I don't know what's going on. We don't want any problems. We just want our truck back, man. Whatever you got going on, man, hey, more power to you, but you know, we just want our truck back. That's all. We, you know what I mean? Like this, you know, make it, you know, yeah, you get it. So he texts back like 5 minutes later, like, yeah, the truck, I parked the truck on side of a TA, you know, whatever. Okay, cool. So we gets to the TA, found the truck. You know, I'm looking through it. You know, everything seems to be fine. She called me, dispatch called me, was like, hey, your guy spent $2,200 in fuel. Mind you, he left on a Monday. He dropped the truck off, or he hid the truck on a Sunday. If you've been trucking, right, at this time, fuel was, I want to say it was closer to $3. I want to say it was $3.05, right? You're not spending $2,200 in a 6-7 day week. If you are, probably hauling heavy loads, and you probably in a lot of mountains that's eating your fuel up. That's the only way I can see. Even if you're doing a lot of idling, I just don't see you eating up $2,200 in fuel, right? And you ain't go nowhere but from Missouri, Illinois, Florida to South Carolina, obviously to Arkansas, right? Because he never really went, he went, I mean, you got to go through, well, you ain't even got to go through Illinois and all that if you go through Tennessee. So I said, okay. I said, when the last time you fueled? She said Sunday, before the truck show it cut off. Before the truck show that he cut off or whatnot, through the ELD system, he fueled for $600. Mind you, when we got to the truck, I looked over the truck, everything seemed fine. I got in the truck to start the truck was empty. Not only did he take the truck, but he was stealing fuel. $2,200, and all that come out of our pocket, right? So we ended up having the police involved. They went to his house. He was not there. He was in another state at the time. Called the sheriff's where he stayed, actually. Come to find out, this is his like second or third time. So I just want to let you know the rest of the owners out there that don't want to operate, that just want to be owners, fleet owners, and just want to hire drivers. We all know the thing you can't predict is the human variable. We got to be very careful. Like, we putting our lives, not lives, but our lives. Yeah, we putting our lives, our livelihood in other people's hands. We buy our trucks. We give these people the keys to our trucks. People we don't know, because I mean that's just the nature of the business. People. Most people don't want to hire a family. I get it. You know what I mean? Friends and family. Unless it's legit. You know what I mean? But for the most time it's not. But I would recommend, man, y'all. You know, we did the MVR. Everything was clean. Drug test. Everything was clean. I think he was a user. I actually found a fresh box of condoms. So he probably was paying for prostitutes. I don't know. But I just want y'all to be mindful, man, when y'all hiring these drivers, and create that process. Like I said, we new to it, new to hiring people anyway. So we didn't have a real great process, but it definitely helped us learn. But I want you to definitely think about it, man, and add a solid process to hire drivers, hire people that, man, that's not gonna snake you, not gonna take your stuff, not gonna run off with it. That's, you know what I mean, that's running your business in the ground. Because at the end of the day, when we get them the keys, they in control. You know, we can tell them all day, like, hey, I need you to go here. But if they don't have trust, or we don't trust them, or, you know what I mean, if they on some I want to do what I want to do type stuff, then, you know, if they on a different time as you, they gonna do what they want to do. They ain't gonna go get the load, you know. Yeah, it's just work that process, man, on hiring people. Do criminal background checks. I know all you gotta do is MVR, stuff like that for them to approve, you know what I mean, get approved on the insurance, but do criminal background checks. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to stop no criminals, because I got a lot of people that, you know, great workers, great hard workers, but, you know, we talking about still, like, he's done this before, so he just get with small companies or startup companies, get their fuel card, get their truck, run up the money, and then just drop the truck off somewhere. That's not good. He's killing, you know, the process for better truck drivers. People like that need to be weeded out. But yeah, man, I just want to bring that to you. It's crazy, yeah. Stole the truck, stole the fuel, $2,200. It's crazy out here, but man, yeah, y'all just work them processes, man, and definitely work the process. Definitely make sure you weed through. Don't just hire anybody. And you know, push come to shove, as you can see, I had to drive my own truck. You know, I stopped working, the job I was doing, you know, got approved, the insurance, you know, just, I ain't gonna go into detail, I'll do that on another video, but I'm leased on to somebody right now, right? I bought the truck and leased on to somebody. So I'm running under them or whatnot, so I still had to go through the process of getting approved for the insurance and things like that. But I did that, I cleared, and I'm out here running my own truck. Sometimes you might have to do that. You gotta get your hands dirty, especially when it's yours. It's better to get your hands dirty in yours. That way you can perfect that process. You know what I'm saying? You can tell, hey, look, this how you do it. You know what I mean? This how you. I was telling him how to manage the fuel and everything, but he wasn't listening. You know what I mean? He was doing his own thing. But just be mindful, man. But it's definitely lucrative. You definitely gonna make your money. You know, it's definitely a great industry right now to jump into. I think it's over $7 billion in revenue, industry-wide. So, but yeah, man, I just want to bring you out of that story, man. If you like it, I got more, not technically stories, but I just kind of start updating with y'all on, you know, the processes and my day-to-day, you know, my history, things like that. Being an owner-operator, leased on, things like that, man. But yeah, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for the notifications. Definitely like this video, comment, you know, give me some topics. If you got topics you think I should touch on or you want to hear, let me know. Or you just want to question me about, you know, the story I just gave, just, you know, comment below, and we go from there. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed one.